Global climate change has long been an issue among scientists, government officials, politicians, and businessmen alike. In this series of videos, we're going to learn about the science of global warming and both sides of the arguments about climate change's existence, consequences, and science. In this video, we're going to discuss the scientific reasons that explain global climate change. Let's start with the facts. The atmosphere that surrounds the Earth comprises nitrogen, oxygen, argon, and carbon dioxide. It provides oxygen and carbon dioxide to living things so they can carry out the essential functions of photosynthesis, which is for plants, and cellular respiration, which is for plants and animals. The atmosphere also controls the temperature of the Earth and takes a part in many of the cycles that sustain life. It can, however, be affected by chemical reactions on the Earth, and the consequences of that can be dangerous. Beginning with the Industrial Revolution of the 18th century, when the development of factories required more energy, more and more carbon dioxide was being released into the atmosphere. Why? Well, certain materials called fossil fuels are burned and used for energy, such as coal or oil. They're named fossil fuels because they are found underground and are made of the fossils of organisms from millions of years ago. As an added bonus, the atmosphere continues to be polluted by chemical-releasing products such as hairsprays, cars, or air conditioners, among much more. All of this has led to a disruption of the balance of gases in the atmosphere and increased air pollution. However, that's not where the problems stop. Remember how the atmosphere is partly made up of carbon dioxide? Well, when sunlight hits the Earth to heat the land and water, some of it is reflected, and some of that reflected light is absorbed by the atmosphere. This keeps the Earth at a moderately warm temperature and prevents it from becoming too hot or cold. In this way, the atmosphere is rather like a large blanket. This is called the greenhouse effect because it works much the same way greenhouses do for plants. The issue is that now with the high levels of carbon dioxide added to the atmosphere because of fuel burning, more heat is being absorbed, which means more heat is trapped, which ultimately means the Earth is growing hotter and hotter. This could have disastrous consequences. It could ruin many of the fragile ecosystems on Earth, create more severe weather, disrupt life cycles of different species, and create other dangerous situations we can't predict.